fall, it'll rain on me. Superhero swim, give you TLC. Let's
nasty as hell, Mr. Slut a nigga out. How you talking all that shit with my butt up in your mouth? Wet, super wet, yeah, it's never been a drought. And I got a lot of water, let me trickle down your spout. Give me that, meow meow. Kitty cat, I don't know if you into that. Is you into that? Or is you only freaky on the internet?
I don't want to hear shit about boycotts not working. I don't want to hear another peep. Remember how much power you have. Don't ever doubt the impact of one person. Because when one person, 2 people, 3 people add on top, have a collective mindset to do anything, united, nobody's fucking with us. It really doesn't matter what it is. There is no company too big, no person too big, no entity too big that we can't have an effect and make them lose money. They want us to think that we don't have any power to do anything and we just have to go with the punches. Fuck that.
Cause I don't feel like I did it right the first time.
It was love at first sight, girl, when you walked in. Couldn't look deep in your eyes, cause I get locked in. You was hurting deep inside and you was broken. But I was on the other side and didn't notice. Oh, I won't waste no time. I won't waste my time when it comes to you. Put my pride aside, give it all to you. Put my pride aside, nah. Girl, I won't waste no time. I won't waste no time when it comes to you. Put my pride aside, give it all to you.
Look at me, I'm as helpless as a
I gotta think of a way to get you pregnant. Huh? I gotta think of a way to... Huh?
Here's the hair care to boycott for Palestine, including shampoos, conditioners, and hair creams, such as Head and
I'm going to make this super easy for anyone interested. This shampoo called Avita Sen is created by a Palestinian family in Ohio. It has saved my sanity. It took my frizz away. It's made of black seed oil, a bunch of seed extracts, aloe vera, and I take it everywhere I travel. Even when I went to Monaco for my honeymoon, I went to a fancy hotel with fancy shampoos there. I got excited. I tried them out and they ruined my hair, so I always go back to this. Furthermore, they also have cold pressed black seed oils, beard oil, you get it. When I first gave them a shout out, they provided me with a promo code that is still active for anyone who wants to save 15% off, and it's EMAN15, EMAN15, and they only sell it on their website. And if you're pregnant, like, you can use this without worrying about putting harsh chemicals on your body. I've been using it for maybe 2 years now, and one bottle will last you 3 months, no joke. And this is their website. Screenshot if interested.
Bend it over, let that breathe. Shake that bitch, hands all you need.
I like to blame it all on life, and maybe we just weren't right, but that's a lie, and we can deny it as much as we want, but in time our feelings will show. Cause sooner or later we'll wonder why we gave up. The truth is, everyone knows. Almost is never enough. It's never enough, babe. We were close to being in the sun. If I would have known that you wanted me the way you wanted to be, maybe we wouldn't be too worlds apart. But right here in each other's arms, and we almost knew what love was, but almost is never almost is never enough. you miss me, just come get me. Don't know why, just know I want to. Don't know why, just know I want you. I'd rather be breaking.
You know they have to hold up that front, right? It's okay to cry about how tough your childhood was because you only had a single mom and she had to make you very tough and you didn't receive the love you wanted. It's okay to cry about your dad never being there for you. It's okay to cry about the fact that your family may never accept your identity. It's okay to cry when you're labeled as angry when you're simply just trying to express your frustrations. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be human. Because you know what I say to myself when I'm in a really stressful situation and end up crying about it? Welcome to the human experience. But it's all, what's gonna happen to me to see I'm soft? You told me you know how to fight, right? Whoop 'em if it comes to it. Because being gentle does not mean you don't know how to protect yourself. Because you can be really kind, and when someone gets smart... Now, I'm definitely not trying to encourage violence, but if that's your argument for not being soft, you can still bring that out if you need to. It's just you deserve that gentleness, that tenderness, that kindness. Because those of us who are told that we have to be men, who currently fit the appearance of being a man, are told that we have to be hard. Well, I'm just letting you know that's not true. Be who you want to be. Customize yourself. But no matter if that's working out, affirming your gender identity, getting a new job, or really just anything, be kind to yourself. Show yourself compassion. You deserve that. Be the love to yourself that you always needed. When you had emotional space, share some with other people too, okay? Alright, love y'all. Toodles.
So first we had people going in canoes and stopping naval ships from delivering weapons. Then we had people stopping their cars on the bridge and throwing their keys in the water. And now we had people gluing their hands to the floor during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Y'all about to make these history books so lit. I am so proud of this generation of activists. Boycott fatigue, what? We're not gonna stop. This generation is not one to fuck with. And I'm here for it. Global liberation is on the way. Remember, none of us are free until we're all free. You all rock.
That the glow of your being outshine.
I do not give one fuss, two fuss, red fuss, blue fuss, yellow fuss. I'm about my
Nigga, like, you got a friend for my homie, boo? No, Pop, I want your homie. Got a friend for you.
Okay, well, that's you. But on the other hand, me? Oh, I ain't finna turn up.
Said you got a bag, we asked around, they said you did.
The cognitive dissonance coming from HBCU leadership will never not boggle my mind, especially during this time. Within the past 40 days, we have seen milquetoast statements made by HBCU leadership. We have seen the president of Dillard University, which is a historically Black college and university in Louisiana, speak at the pro-Israel rally. And I just saw a video today made by a Howard student showing that the university had called the police on them for protesting their administration because Howard has ties to Raytheon and BlackRock and other companies that are funding Israel. Now, I have seen people with much more experience than me say that these institutions are built to prop up neoliberalism, conservatism, respectability politics, and capital in the form of their donors. But it's just so sad to see schools that are supposed to uplift revolutionary thinkers, authors, and even students stand on the wrong side of history. So many of those that we look up to were outwardly anti-Zionist. So like, we've lost the plot at this point.
Remember, and always remember, your anxiety may be chronic, but my God is iconic.
It's my understanding that there is a war going on right now. Am I right in this?
Well, actually, there are two wars
right now. We're in the midst of two wars all at once. Now, the United States of America is engaged in...
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
I'm still playing the victim and you still playing the pygmy. It's so embarrassing.
Some of y'all are not going to want to hear this, but it needs to be said. Y'all are mean as hell. Mean. Down. Y'all are way too hard on Black women, specifically dark-skinned Black women who are still learning how to do their hair and makeup. It literally bothers my spirit when I see a video of a dark-skinned girl who maybe her hair or makeup is not the best that it could be, and it's obvious that she's still learning. Maybe the lace is lifting a little bit, maybe her foundation shade is a little bit off, and the comments are ripping her to shreds. There are stitches of people ripping her to shreds, making fun of her, laughing at her. And it hurts the most when it's from other Black women or other Black people. Like, really, guys, we're supposed to be sisters. We're supposed to stick together. And I don't know if it's just me, but I only see this happen with Black women. Most of the time, dark-skinned Black women. Women in general have so much pressure on looking perfect and presentable at all times. But as a dark-skinned Black woman, we literally cannot have a hair out of place without getting ripped to shreds. This world is ruthless, and a lot of y'all can be a lot more kind about offering advice and suggestions rather than making fun of people. And I see it too much. I see it way too much, and it bothers me. I'm sorry. I'm pissed. God do not like ugly. He don't. Be nice, y'all.
I just wanna talk to you.
Something I find so fascinating is we keep each other safe. Like, collective safety is a thing, right? So the more people that post about Palestine, the more safe it becomes to post about Palestine because the less they can single us out. But some people have such an individualistic understanding of safety that they're like, oh, I'm just going to protect myself. They're not like, oh, I'm going to protect the collective by actually adding to the voices of the collective so the collective cannot be divided and conquered. You know what I mean? So as long as we're more difficult to single out, they cannot attack us. So when you're worried about your safety, baby, you are playing into the hands of the individualist paradigm that they want you to play into. But just know, safety was never something that you were meant to give yourself. It was something that we as a collective were meant to give to each other. Some people sleep while others stay awake. We have always, as a species, protected each other. It is our survival, and it is no different. Okay? Over here. Love you, bye.
I don't care how well she can sing. Stop calling out Lady Black. And I'm talking about whoever you thought about when I said it. Oh.
And speaking of Hollywood propaganda, do you remember a few years ago where Hollywood was obsessed of having scenes of Muslim women taking off their hijabs to be liberated and free? Propaganda. They've been pushing Islamophobia onto us for years. It was right in front of our eyes.
I like you. I like you. Yeah. A lot. Oh, we need to hang out more. Where are we going? Africa. I'm for real.
Y'all mad because that girl man proposed to her with a Pandora ring, but y'all ain't got no ring or no man. In the comments, talking about I would never. Oh, bitch, we know. We know, because you could never. Some of y'all done been with y'all mans for 3+ years. He ain't even bought your ass a bubblegum ring. Let's keep it cute. Yeah, let's mind our fucking business and be happy for others.
Can somebody help me understand why this isn't headline news? Like, why isn't this blasted all over everything that has a news channel or news anything? This is the senior Pentagon official who oversees the elementary school division being arrested for human trafficking.
Everyone, please listen up. The ethnic cleansing of the people of Palestine and the dehumanization of all the people in the Middle East, the forced enslavement and eradication of the people of the Democratic Republic of Congo and many other African countries, the stolen land and the eradication of indigenous people and people from Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Guam, and many other stolen countries. Yes, that's right, I said stolen. The creation of Cop City and the over-policing of the Black community, as well as the eradication of many people in the Black community through the criminal justice system, the forced enslavement of Black people through the criminal justice system, the Western presence in foreign countries, as well as the instigation of conflicts in these countries, Haiti, the indoctrination and cultural erasure of many cultures through the Christian church, which has historically been used as a tool for white supremacy. All of these things are connected. They are part of the culture and the vision of white supremacy. The goal is to create a worldwide white utopia. We are not part of this vision. The sooner we all realize this, the sooner we can start working together to dismantle this system. And this is why we say until all of us are free, none of us are free. Because sure, we may win this one battle here, but until we eradicate this whole system, the same issues will arise just using different methods. Because the system of white supremacy will still exist and still be powerful. This is why we need to fight to eradicate white supremacy globally. This is a global liberation. This is a global mission. We will not stop until everyone is free. We cannot stop until everyone is free. And white people who are part of marginalized groups, you are not safe either. White supremacy does not allow for others. So the queer community, the trans community, the disabled community, if you're a part of those marginalized communities, even if you're white, you are not the beneficiary of white supremacy. So after we free Palestine, our work is not done. We need to free and fight for every community that is marginalized because oppression is a culture. White supremacy is a culture. Winning one battle does not end the culture. Please keep that in mind as we fight and move forward. Once again, Unless all of us are free, none of us are free.
Not around here, partner. Not around here. Not around here.
If you're getting this video, make sure to like it, comment, favorite it, repost it, add it to your story. We need to come up with a different way to talk about the DRC because I got this comment and this is not acceptable. Yik Yak does not want us to talk about traveling to this country, so we need to come up with an alternative. One of my mutuals, Yana the artist, suggested that maybe we could use the butterfly emoji, so we can start calling it the butterfly country and use this blue butterfly emoji. I know it's so unfair, but we need to pivot. Otherwise, no information is going to get out there about the DRC. As you can see from my video, there's only about 9 content creators who are consistently posting about it. So we need more people speaking about it. We need more people to be able to repost the information that's already going out there. So maybe this is a good alternative. I'm gonna tag Yana in this video and let me know what you guys think about this. If you guys are Congolese and you don't like this idea, then we can just change it to something else, but we need to come up with something. I've seen that it's worked so far with using the watermelon and olives to refer to Pali. Let me know what you guys think. We need to keep coming up with strategies. We have to be creative.
Free the people in Palestine. Free the woman in South Africa. Free Congo. Free Haiti. Free Sudan. We will not stop speaking until they are all free. Free them!
Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember that it's all in your head.
I get compared to male philosophers a lot. Like, you're my Plato, you're my Aristotle. And I read some of their stuff. It was cute, no shade. But I will say this, though. The reason that I remind y'all of them is because we both have slick mouths. That's all male philosophers are, sassy men with slick mouths. Now, me, I've been told to shut up before. I can tell Plato hasn't. Aristotle has never thought of the girls that get it. He never...
When we talk about land back for indigenous people, there's a group that we often miss out. Mexican people. And I'm talking brown-skinned Mexican, not Mexican where 90% of your ancestry is from Spain. Like real Mexican ancestry. You are not only indigenous to Latin America, but you are also indigenous to the southwest region of this country. One of the biggest methods of white supremacy and colonization is going to indigenous land, stealing the culture of the indigenous people while simultaneously pushing the indigenous people out, and then creating this narrative that you are now the owners of this land and they are the outsiders. That is literally what has happened historically and now with Mexican people. Why do you think there's such a push to keep Mexican people out of this country? It's because they actually have a lot of claim to this country more than those of European descent. I need you to just think about it for a second. The words chili, chocolate, avocado, guacamole, coyote, those are all parts of Mexican culture, yet all of those words have indigenous roots. Y'all wonder why? It's because Mexican people are indigenous. I lived in Arizona for the last few years, and I can wholeheartedly tell you there's no such thing as Southwest American culture. It's just Mexican culture because the European descendants came here and stole the culture from the Mexican indigenous people, and they claim that culture as their own when it's not. Have y'all ever noticed that a lot of Mexican cuisines use indigenous ingredients? Like a lot of corn, a lot of beef, a lot of grains and herbs? Y'all cannot look at tamales and tell me that is not an indigenous food. Because Mexican people are indigenous. So when we talk about land back, don't forget Mexican people, because they have more ownership of many parts of this country than those of European descent. Never forget that.
Yo, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
No, you cannot sit right here.
I can't sit right there?
No.
I can't sit right there.
No, somebody already sitting right there.
Why not?
Because somebody is sitting right here, and it's not going to be you.
Who's sitting there? Who's
not
sitting
you.
there then?
Only American media will make the deaths and displacement and overall mistreatment of Black and brown bodies look like a net positive. Because how in the hell can you write this saying that a war is aiding in climate change? Are you so serious? Have you not looked outside? Fuck Ross Anderson and fuck the Atlanta for putting this shit.
Look at this. Perfect. Oh my God.
Isn't it great?
Chris!
I know, it's my dream.
Looking for. She said, I want something that I want.
Could we go back to being friends after we had dated? Would our relationship be sacred if I seen you naked?
The man with his springs and his Timbs and his women.